Howdy friends, it's UrsulasRevenge and happy Wednesday update day. Today's update brings about the start of the second summer event, Camp Western. This festival has gotten a bit of a revamp since previous years, which honestly, in my opinion, it was much needed. After the first Camp Western, a lot of the new features wound up becoming permanent in the game, so the second year didn't really have as much excitement around it. It just kind of seemed a little bit forgotten while they were working on other events. So this year, it seems like Camp Western has gotten the attention that it kind of needed. Historically, Camp Western has been my least favorite event of the year, so let's see if that changes this year. To start off, this festival takes place at Starshine Ranch and it'll be running for the next 4 weeks, leaving on the update on September 3rd. It does look like we have some tutorial quests, and I'm not sure if these are going to be different than years past, but we will still be talking to the same characters, so let's go see what they have to say and see how different it's actually going to be, because the blurb on the website looks like this week at least will be pretty similar to previous years. But first, even before we do that, we've got like a new layout, which is pretty cool. So we have new shop stalls that have like this like little banner motif with the horseshoe and the cowboy hat. It's got like a very like Americana like color palette. Balloons? Every event needs balloons. Oh wait, where's my favorite my favorite balloon. Ah, I want this horse balloon as a balloon pet so bad. I don't think it's gonna happen because I haven't seen any of the spoilers, but my guy, I would probably never take that pet off because they're just so, I mean, not that they're a pet, they're not a cute pet. It's just a very cute balloon and I want one. We've got a cute little Western stage backdrop for your photos. This is going to be a shop that's opening up in future weeks. The pumpkin patch contest, I cannot wait for this to start. I think this is next week's update. But Dorothy has an update too. Let's go take a quick peek at Dorothy. Aww. You look like a cute old lady. I like how her dress texture has gotten an update. Let's do a little side-by-side comparison. Honestly, I think that they did a really good job making her still feel like the same NPC. They basically just like put a little HD filter on her. Like, I'm oversimplifying, this is not what happened, but what I'm saying is stylistically, it's like they just threw an HD filter on her and now she's brand new. Obviously, she had like a complete new model change, all new textures, all new animations and everything, which is absolutely incredible. Her model change is very, very cute. Ah, yes. Hold on, wait, I don't need to be any closer to my horse. They've added storage! Finally! This is so cute. I wonder if this is gonna be permanent. Part of me says I doubt it, but I don't know. It kind of looks like it could be. I don't know. We'll see. Well, obviously I have to see at the end of the event. Well, we won't know right now. But this is so cute. And also so needed. Last year, that was one of my biggest gripes, is that there was no storage at the event with all of the clothes that we were buying. So, very glad to see that that has now made its way over here. And honestly, it's kind of nestled in a way where it could stay. It's not festival themed. We'll see. Oh, I stepped in the poop. I forgot. How nice to see you here, Arya. Welcome to Starshine Ranch. We've prepared some activities for everyone to experience a Western lifestyle. I drew up inspiration from the state fairs back home in Texas, so the mood should be tip-top. Come along for a ride and I will show you some of the highlights. Here's the stage. I hope to perform my new song here during the festival. Ooh, there is a little record player here. I wonder what the songs are. I won't be able to tell because I shut the music off though. If you can't wait for my live performance, you can always play music on the record player here. See? See? What's better than a picnic in the green grass? A hay bale picnic. Race you back to the main area and the next stop. Ooh, okay, so we've got like a cute little new picnic area over here. If you feel like competing in some championships, this is the place to go. And over there are our Western horses. I like how they put Winnie here and they just swapped her hat to a cowboy hat. I think she was wearing a sun hat before. Lastly, the chore board. Talk to my dad if you want more info about that. I do want more info about that. Pretty fun, right? Alright, let's talk about this chore board. I know a chore board might not be the most exciting thing you've ever laid your eyes on, but if you want the real ranch experience, here's where to start. We installed this new board here since we needed some help to keep the ranch running. If you want to help us out, feel free to come here every day. There will be some tasks you can take care of. We'll be happy to have your help. Oh god, everybody's got so many exclamation points now. Okay, back to Lisa. Gary Goldtooth has joined us for a few weeks. He's selling handmade goods. Want to meet him? He's just around the corner. Let's go see him. Oh, horses. Right up in your face. Oh, hello there. I'm glad you could join us. I have some handmade stuff that'll be useful in your adventures. If you bring me some gold nuggets, I'll be happy to trade with you. Alright, you must be wondering where you'll find gold. Right. If you're interested in mining, I can teach you how to find some gold. Can you see that gold node over there? Go try mining it. This is the same as last year pretty much. You're going to mine the different little nodes, and then you are going to pretty much do like that time-based activities, so you can mine as much gold as you want. When you mine the gold, then you can exchange the gold that you get for different rewards from Gary Goldtooth. The better you are at the minigame, the more gold nuggets you get. And I believe this was updated last year, but you no longer have to get off of your horse when you are mining gold, which makes it a little bit easier to survive the wolves in the wild. What do you think, Arya? You want to go into the gold business for yourself? Okay, that is the end of that quest. But while we're over here, let's just take a quick look at his exchanges. So you can exchange gold into tokens if you want. You can also purchase his different consumables. So this is a Renegade key, a beast repellent, and a lure for the different activities around Camp Western. The key is to open the Renegade chest. The beast repellent is to save yourself from getting transported back to Starshine Ranch if you get attacked by a wolf, the bull, or a bear. And the lure you are going to use to get the 4 horses that are lost around Furgrove Forest back to Starshine Ranch. You don't necessarily have to exchange gold for these items. You will also find these scattered around just kind of randomly if you're exploring. And you will also get these as chore rewards from Mr. Peterson. I'm also not sure, but a couple years ago when Camp Western first came out, there was a code for a couple of free consumables. I believe the code is still active. If you've already used it, you won't be able to use it, but if you haven't or you're relatively new to the game, this is the code. It is also worth mentioning that later in the event, Gary Goldtooth will be selling pets. Sahara and what's her name? Agatha, like Agatha, but it's eggs. That's funny. You're very cute. And Sahara, this cat is very pretty. They will be available later on in the event. I can't remember if it's week 2 or week 3, but either way, they will probably be exchangeable for gold nuggets. Historically, his prices have been very, very high. You've had to have like 9,999 to be able to get the pet. So if you are interested in either of these pets, definitely start mining your gold now because it's a lot of gold. In both of the years that they've done Camp Western, I have not been able to afford both pets. I've had to pretty much choose one, and that was the one the only one I can get. Also, what usually happens is actually, here you go. The pets from previous years will be available at this Barnyard Pet Shop here, but instead of being available for gold nuggets, they will be available for star coins. There's more here than I have. I believe this shop will also include the cats and the dogs that kind of go missing every year that have to be like found, and their items have to be found with them. It's like a whole quest that's going to happen also later in the event, though every year we get a new cat and a new dog, so we'll learn more about them later in the festival. Alright, Carl, thanks for coming. Have you ever tried herding animals? Meet me down at the field and I'll tell you more about herding. I'll run ahead and set things up. Herding animals is a fun chore. All you have to do is direct the animals where to go. They're smart, so they'll be rather easy to move around. Let's see how you fare. Try moving them from the white flag to the red one. Some notes on herding the sheep and the cows for Mary's animals. Don't go faster than a canter, and you may have to weave around in order to actually like keep up with them so you don't go past them and so they don't turn around. They will go the direction that you are kind of standing behind them. So if you tilt your horse a little bit to the left, they are going to go kind of to the right. And if you, same way, go to the right, they're going to go to the left because they're going the opposite direction of where their butt is to you, if that made sense at all. It seems those horses are quite stubborn. That's why we asked Gary to make some handmade lures for us. See, this is where Gary comes in with his homemade goods. Here you go, take these lures as a gift. Now then, I'll explain how the lures work. Offer the tantalizing bundle of grass or flowers to even the most stubborn horse, and it'll be transformed into a sweet-tempered animal that will follow your lead. Okay, so you just take them, and then the horses will follow you if you give them a lure, so you don't have to lead them the whole way, because that would be actually awful if you had to do that and you were also being chased by wolves. Isn't that great? You did it. Okay, so that quest is completed. Let's go see what Josh has to say. You know what? While I'm out here by the storage, I should grab my stuff from last year. Oh my god, I have so many keys. Why do I have so many keys? I mean, I can tell you why I have so many keys. It's because last Camp Western, I think my favorite thing to do was just run around the forest and, like, collect the consumables. I spent a lot of time doing that because I didn't want to spend gold to buy keys. The big bull. How's it going, Arya? Let me introduce you to our bull. And this is the part of the quest where Josh tries to kill us. Can you see that hat over there? Would you mind retrieving it for me? And I accept the challenge. I have been able to get the hat without getting attacked once. See if I can do it again. Although Josh always makes it seem like I did get caught and gored, but you know. Let's see if I can do it again. Oh, except my... Oh! I forgot that my horse is not happy because I was really banking on happy horse days. Oh, I just kind of outran the bull. That's fine. Wow there, you daredevil. That was dangerous. That bull will not think twice about ramming you and your horse. You gotta be careful around it. I certainly didn't expect you to jump right into it. Do you always do whatever someone asks you to do? Why, yes, I do. Anyway, lucky for you, I have the perfect solution. Do you know what beast repellent is? We have a bit of a beast problem lately, so we contacted Gary over there. He provided us with some handmade repellent. Don't worry, the product isn't harmful to animals. It just smells bad. Like, really, really bad. I gave you some, so go ahead and try to get the hat now. I got the hat. I succeeded. Yeah, Henrietta. So there you go. Be careful around beasts and use this repellent as needed. You can also step in, like, these little poop piles that'll just be, like, around the area. It does the same thing. Well, not really the same thing. The poop piles will make it so that animals will not come after you once it's active. It's not forever, though. It only lasts, like, a couple of seconds, and then it disappears again. You either have to step in poop, or if you run into an animal and they're not repelled by you, then you will use a beast repellent. And if you don't have a beast repellent, it'll send you back to Starshine Ranch. And Josh has one more quest for us, a suspicious key. I see you're getting used to the ranch life. Do you mind if I ask you to tag along with me? I was riding around the ranch when I found this key. I believe this might have to do with the rowdy kids that started calling themselves Renegades. It's not like they're causing much trouble, but we should keep an eye on them. Let's go look for them. This quest is also similar to last year. Josh will kind of lead you over to where a chest is. Oh, snap. Hold on. Wait a minute. There's also, like, an actual Renegade chest here today. Okay, so the one on the left is the tutorial quest. The one on the right is a Renegade chest. I think he's going to kind of explain it, but either way, well, let's just see what he has to say, and then I'll explain further after. We'll also get to you after. This seems like a good place to look around. I'd say there's 2 chests, like, right there. Hey, look over there, there's a chest. 2 even. It doesn't seem like there are any of those Renegade kids around, but that wolf might be a problem. I'll look out for more wolves approaching if you go and try to open that chest, but be careful of the wolf partner. You'll need to use your head for this one. Or a beast repellent. Okay, so... Oh god, there's more wolves? Why are there so many wolves? Alright. I don't want to waste my beast repellent immediately, although I might have to. I definitely forgot that these wolves are fast and my horse is sad. Alright, there we go. Well, ain't that nice? I think our mission here is complete. I think it's time we go back to the ranch. Alright, well, I'll be there with you shortly, Josh. Every day there will be 5 Renegade chests hidden around the Starshine Ranch and Fir Grove Forest area. Each of them will have things like gold, beast repellent, I think summer tokens. Actually, we can just go see what this one has in it. Yeah, some gold nuggets, some beast repellent, some summer tokens. Oh, he just teleported me back? Rude. But basically, you're going to exchange a Renegade key for each of these chests. I can't remember what I've done in events past. I think I have, for the most part, claimed every chest that I could because it goes along with the Renegade stuff. All right, we'll pick this up in a little bit. Oh, I can't close the window. Well, I didn't see what he said. Now you know everything in and out of the ranch, and you even proved yourself against a scary wolf. It's time for you to enjoy your adventures. I'm looking forward to hearing about them around the campfire. Okay, let's just go ahead and close that. Finish what Josh has to say. Go on now, have fun with your friends. Okay, I think that there's still 2 more yellow quests. Yes, okay. Let's start with the daily championships first. Hey you look like you're up for a challenge. As a representative for Jerk, I'm glad to announce. Are you doing the same lines from last time? Aw, yeah, it is. Oh, that's disappointing. Well, I guess you're the same NPC anyway. Basically, you're going to talk to her every day to get a little bonus when you do championships. So, she'll give you some summer tokens, some shillings, not as much as summer days. Grab her championship one. There's going to be a championship in about 13 minutes. So let's see if we can get that going because there is a new season of champion ranks. Huh, that was so cute. Okay, so there's these ribbons behind Winnie, and if you click it, it will actually show you the information for the champion ranks. That is so cute. So we have all of our new ribbons here, obviously. I don't have any unlocked. And just like champion ranks pass, once the season actually starts and you join a championship, you'll be earning points based off of how you do in the championships. To get a little bit more information, you can hit the question mark in the corner that actually works this time. Very exciting. If you get 1st to 4th place, you will get 5 victory points. 5th to 8th place, you will get 4 victory points. 9th to 12th, you'll get 3 victory points. 13th to 16th, you'll get 2 victory points. And 17th to 20th, you'll get 1 victory point. So basically, every 4 places in position within the championship is each tier point for the champion points. These are all of our adorable ribbons this time around. These ones are all really cute. There's not a single one that I don't like. I mean, maybe I probably won't use the pig mallet one, but these are all very cute. I love the lasso with the little cactus. I love the little cowboy mule. How cute is he? But yes, all very cute. As I always try to do with the champion ranks, here are some tips and tricks on how you can get better at doing championships. The first is to ride a max happiness horse, so make sure to do all your stable care every day so your horse is as happy as it can be, because when they are, they will move 20% faster than if they were not fully cared for. Don't be like me, whose horse is feeling awful and will move half as fast. You also want to make sure that you're wearing good tack for your horse and good clothing for yourself. All clothing and tack has stats. These are generally the best stats you can get in the game. There is some variation. Like, for example, I think there are some tops that people prefer to race in because the jump is higher than one of the other stats. But the numbers are the same, even if they're swapped in some places. So take a look at your stats. I'm pretty sure only jump and swiftness actually matter for championships, but in general, these are what you're looking for. For your horses, you're also going to want to consider getting better horseshoes. The Trailblazer track, that is over now, but still showing up, I'm realizing on my little hotbar thing, should have given you some horseshoes of the Master Blacksmith. Those are the best horseshoes in the game. They are equal to your own handmade horseshoes, which you get for free for doing a quest with Conrad. And if you ever need more horseshoes, you can buy them either in Global Store or at Conrad, because he has a shop now too. That's in Moreland. I'm curious now. Oh, okay. So, August 20th? That's not right. That's not right, is it? I swore it ended on August 6th. Hold on. Yeah. Trail of Wilderness runs until the Wednesday update on August 6th. That's today. Well, alright. That's, weird. I think another Trailblazer track is supposed to start on August 20th. I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Either way, that's interesting. While this is still active, if you forgot to claim any of your rewards, make sure to do that, because I don't know how long this window is going to stay active for, because it should not currently be active. The biggest tip for being better at championships, honestly, is to just practice the championships. If it is your first couple times doing the championship, or you're trying to find out ways to get better at the championship, follow the people who are in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place, because they will know the shortcuts that you are trying to learn. Eventually, if you follow enough people you'll eventually start to memorize these paths and these tricks and all these shortcuts, and then you will eventually start leading the pack on your own and get your ribbons and all your accolades and your 5 victory points, like, almost every single time. Like, I cannot stress enough how much practicing championships is actually going to make you better at them. And if you need results faster on getting better at championships, switch to a server that is less crowded. Obviously, the less crowded server is, the less amount of people who will be doing those championships, so it could be worth server hopping just until you get the amount of points that you want for the ribbons. That said, it is worth noting that even if you are on a popular or crowded server, or there's just a lot of people at the championship, each racing group will cap out at 20 riders, so you're never going to be racing with more than 19 other people at a time, so you are still guaranteed one victory point, no matter where you place. In fact, I think even if you fault, you still get one victory point. That all said, in order to get the champion rank completed relatively efficiently and before the end of the event, aim to getting anywhere above 12th place, or anywhere above technically 13th place, because 12 is still good, because that'll get you 3 victory points, and that's pretty good on average for you to complete it in a good amount of time. Okay, back to the event. Okay, so leaving Starshine Ranch, we are going to go look for the Renegades because they have one more quest for us to kind of learn more about those Renegade chests. Like I had said, there are 5 chests scattered around the wilderness around Starshine Ranch and Firgrove. Opening those every day will... Oh, there's a wolf. A horse! Oh, I still have to do all the horses. Alright, we've got a lot to do, and I've been recording for like 40 minutes, and I swear I really haven't been talking that much. I forgot where the Renegades are. I think I've gone too far. Dang, that wolf really took me off course, and now I gotta fight a pack of them? Ugh. The downside is if you get a bunch of wolves on you, every individual wolf will take a repellent. So I really don't want to use 3 repellents right now, so I'm going to try and tire these guys out. And I'm getting 2 or 3 more. One of those was like semi-transparent. Like, didn't load in yet. Dang it. Why are you transparent? What is going on with you? That one's a ghost. That one's dead. Alright, Renegades, I finally made it. Well, 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 who do we have here? What are we doing here? The question is, what are you doing here? We've tried the Western Festival, but it is too fancy. The rugged outdoor lifestyle is more satisfying than sitting pretty at the ranch. Why would anyone want to hang out at the ranch when there's all this wilderness to explore? We want the authentic, old-timey experience of sleeping rough and living by our wits out in the wild. Well, you're surrounded by wolves, dude. Maybe that's not smart to bring children out here. From the looks of you, I reckon you've gotten quite comfortable with the cushy ranch life. Even a baby could see that you don't really blend in with our super rugged group. What do you mean? But what do you mean? Look, I'm a good guy. I'm not trying to bust your chops. It ain't your fault the ranch has indoor plumbing. Of course you've gone soft. But if you are even a teeny weeny bit thinking about joining us and you want us to believe that you can handle the hard life, you'll have to demonstrate your skills. And we don't mean skills in how much chores you can do for Carl and the other folks. We need you to demonstrate how you fare out in the wilderness. You see this chest? There are many more like it hidden out in the wilderness. If you know this forest really well, you have no problem collecting enough chests to prove that you have potential to be a renegade. Mayhaps you will impress us enough to earn a reward, something that will help you fit in with our rugged group. What are you waiting for? Off you go. Come back when you've proven your skills in the wilderness. Okay, you've got even more quests that I was not expecting. But anyways, this will give you your progress as to how convinced the Renegades are. This is this event's version of impressing the Baroness. I don't think you get rewards like you do with the Baroness for like every milestone or something. I don't know why this bar is like in front of me, but I think this is the 3rd time I'm gonna try to explain these chests. But anyways, scattered around the Forest of Firgrove and Starshine Ranch, there will be 5 Renegade chests every day. The one we found in Josh's tutorial does not count towards the 5 daily, however, it does count as 1 for the Renegades. So, today, if you find all 5, plus Josh's quest, you will have 6 points towards convincing the Renegades. You just have to find 60 chests by the end of the event to earn their respect and get a reward, which I'm assuming is going to be a new bandana for this year. If you're looking for all the chests and you're having trouble finding them, these are the coordinates to today's chests. It is also worth noting that generally speaking, the ones that are in the most dangerous areas, the ones like near the bear cave or by the wolf's den, and there usually is one each day, will get you a key. So it's technically free to open it if you have a key in your inventory because you will be reimbursed that key when you open it. And like mentioned previously, if you are running low on keys, you can purchase them from Gary using gold nuggets, or you can find them scattered around the forest in random areas. In addition to the Renegade chest, you will also find 2 individuals around both the forest and Starshine Ranch. One of them will look like a Yorvik Ranger, the other one will look like a Renegade. Both are looking for items that they lost that will be scattered, again, around Fir Forest and around the area outside of Starshine Ranch. If you find their items, which will be hidden in different areas each day, and you bring them back, they will give you like, kind of like secret quest reward, but you'll get, I believe, money and like one of the consumables and maybe a spring token. I actually don't even know if they give you money. It might just be spring tokens. But either way, this is the location of the Yorvik Ranger today, and this is the location of the Renegade today. What else you got for me, Scott? A muddy mess of renegades. So you really want to be a renegade, huh? Living the wild life as a renegade comes with many challenges, as you may know. One of these challenges is navigating difficult terrain at high speeds. I'm very glad my microphone is working because I just realized I forgot to check it this entire time. Due to some recent rain, part of these woods has become a slippery mud. It is perfect time to get some practice in. We want to give you the opportunity to train using one of our practice races. Depending on how you do, you might be ready for some real renegade danger, and we'll put you up to a real challenge. But for now, would you like to do some training in the mud? Yeah, let's go. That's the spirit. I'm gonna need some music for this, I think. Talk to me when you're ready to race. I sure am, Scott. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get you on these muddy tracks to prove that you can really be a renegade. Oh, that is rough. Okay. Oh my god, don't tell me. Okay, the wolves are fixed for races. They won't chase you through the races, thankfully. It really does not help that my horse is not happy. Oh no, oh no. Oh, that's not good. Alright, let's just do a little... Oh no, okay. Just a little cheeky little reverse. You could be a little bit faster, magic spell, I'm just saying. What? Okay. Oh, okay. That was tricky, but that was kind of fun. I think it would be better. I think it would be more fun if I had a happy horse, to be honest. But whose fault is that? Look at that. Might make a decent renegade out of you after all. Okay. The mud dash practice is a practice, but you can do the actual daily training for the mud dash as well. Are you gonna give me... Yeah. Oh my gosh. 6 summer tokens? That's awesome. Oh, and 150 shillings. That's pretty good too. Alright, I'll come back and do that daily later today. There is one more activity that we need to talk about. Kind of. If you recall, we did see a horse coming up here. And that's because throughout, again, this is going to be a common theme, throughout the Fir Forest and outside of Starshine Ranch, there will be 4 horses that have gotten away from the ranch that we have to go find, pretty much. So you're going to want 4 lures at least in your inventory so you can go pick up all these horses, and then you're going to return them to Wesley. These are the locations of all 4 horses for today. For the chests, the Renegade and the Yorvik Ranger and the 4 horses, their locations will be different every day. So if you see this video on any day other than Wednesday, August 6th, they will not be in the areas that I am showing you. These are just the locations for today only. Now, it's also occurred to me that I haven't actually checked out the chores for today. Deliver beast repellent to Furgrove, deliver rope to the Yorvik Rangers, and pick up a delivery from the ferryman. Doing these chores will reward you with summer tokens, shillings, and one of the consumables. These ones are pretty self-explanatory. You just pick up some items from different locations and then go deliver them. So for example, for the beast repellent, you're going to stop by Gary and go pick up the little sparkly bottles of beast repellent. The rope, I believe, is by like where like the home stable entrance is. And then picking up a delivery from the ferryman will take you to the bridge to bring something back to Starshine Ranch. The only thing is you can't do more than one delivery at a time because there's only enough space in your horse for one item at a time. So this is the rope, and then we would have to take this rope to the Rangers, pick up the package and deliver it to Starshine Ranch. And getting the beast repellent to Furgrove. Okay, I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but some of the wolves are showing up as different colors and then turning black again. Like, I don't know if there's supposed to be variation or what. Okay, so this is a new structure. I mean, I guess you could park your trailer there. Is this what I've been, like, running into the last couple days? That makes sense. Alright, so I think that is a thorough enough rundown of the sort of daily activities that come with Camp Western. Let's talk about some of the specialized and new things. So for starters, just like the Equestrian Festival, there are going to be exclusive coat variations only available for the length of Camp Western. But that said, they will be returning year after year until they decide to take them out of the rotation and then make them permanent, because that's kind of what they've been doing with Equestrian Festival. Of course, I'm just assuming here because this is the first time they're doing Camp Western exclusive coats, but it'll probably be a while before they need to do that because there's only 2 so far, and by the end of the event there will only be 4. So we have 2 available right now that you can purchase. There's a Camp Western exclusive Gen 3 Mustang. This one is actually based off of a Gen 2 Mustang coat, which are still available through the length of Camp Western, and they will leave when Camp Western leaves. And I should also remind you that there are also some exclusive coat variations in the Star Stable mobile app, Star Stable Horses. So if you want to check out those will also be leaving on September 3rd. Historically, there's been some glitches with the horses leaving the Horses app, so if you are interested in any of those exclusive variations, make sure to get them long before the 3rd, just to be absolutely safe. Don't wait until the last minute to get those if you are interested in them. But anyways, this Mustang is a Gen 3. It is based off of one of the Gen 2 Mustang coats. There is also an event-exclusive American Saddlebred. Both of these horses will be available for the length of the event for 900 star coins. They've also sort of expanded this area with that the horses are normally for sale. They compacted the stable quite a bit. I don't know if this is a permanent change or if this is just for the event. I would be curious to know, but it is a bit more open with the horses a little bit more freeform than normal. But these are the normal horses that are available for sale at Starshine Ranch. You have Appaloosas over here. You have the American Quarter Horse over here. The American Paint Horse in this quadrant. And the American Saddlebred closest to the entrance. And it wouldn't be an event without some festival shopping. So let's take a look at the different shops, starting with the Festival Token Shop. I feel like I didn't know about this outfit. The rugged suede jacket is so cute. What? I'm going to shut off shaders just for a little bit so you guys can actually see the normal colors of them. This is so cute. I need it. Alright, well, I'm getting that whole set. There is also the Rodeo Diva set. That's cute too. And we have returning sets from last year. We have the Betsy set. Did I not get this with summer tokens last year? I feel like this one, no, I probably saw it and was like, I'm not a pink fan, but honestly, I kind of like this. And I also really like these white Western gloves. Those are really cute. Yeah, so we've got a returning set from previous year available for summer tokens. You have 2 new sets this year available for summer tokens, so lots of nice options, essentially for free just for playing the game. If you just, if you do your dailies for the Western event, you're gonna get a ton of summer tokens, especially with the Renegade chests. All right, and now for the Western Festival seasonal apparel. This is actually for Western Festival seasonal apparel. All right, there are a bunch of new color sets. So these ones actually have like skinny chaps. I don't know if that's what they're called, but they are chaps that are skinny pant leg. Okay, so this set comes in 5 color variations. So all the pieces are the same, but they're in the 5 different color variations for this set. They will be called, oh god, how do you even say that? Charole? I don't know how to say that. Charole? Highland, Hereford, Holstein, and Simmental. Are those all cows? I think they're all cows. But anyways, you have 5 variations of that set in this shop. We also have this new set, which is the Diner Darling set. It's so cute. I need this top, very much so. And we also have returning sets from previous years, including the Annie Western set and the Clementine Western set. And going around the other side, we have the Western Festival outlet goods, which are slightly older but discounted items. I don't even think this outfit was that old, but I guess it is from the first Western Festival. So you got the Americana set, you have the soft fringe set, which has one of my favorite pairs of shorts in this game as well, the very, very pale blue ones. I didn't realize the soft fringe set came in 2 sets. I thought this was the Canadian tuxedo set, but I guess not. So the soft fringe set comes in like a beige and a blue variety with a light tan or a dark brown. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't have this jacket either. There's so many cute things. I am hard pressed to say that this is outlet. I mean, it's the original price, so not quite discounted, I guess. There is also the Big Sky Bohemian set, which has my favorite rope halter. I love this one so much. I bought 2 of them. There's also 2 tractor rocker sets. There's the light set and a dark set, a fancy rancher set, and the Canadian tuxedo set. So lots of stuff from the first Western Festival there. More outfits and stuff will be added to the main festival shop as the weeks go on. And it also looks like I mentioned earlier, we will have this shop opening up, which will have a bunch of new accessories and earrings, which I'm very excited about. I forgot the bonus shop item. Okay, bonus shop August item is the Blushing Emo leg wraps. Cute. I love the studs. Well, anyways, that is going to be it for this week's update. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another video like this. I do try to cover every Wednesday update and more. Overall, I mean, I've been talking for a while, but there is a lot to do in Camp Western. Week 1 is mostly pretty much the entirety of last year's Western Festival, so all your chores are kind of at the forefront. You have a couple of additional things like the coat variations, the addition of the champion ranks, and next week they're only going to be adding more. So far so good on the Camp Western updates. I'm really enjoying it so far. Even though I did a lot for this update so I could get a lot of the footage, there's still stuff that I haven't done the daily versions of, so I will still be spending even more time doing all that stuff later today. Just with the amount of dailies, it is feeling like your daily contribution to this event is going to be more like the Equestrian Festival than it was to Summer Days. And I mean, part of that is because you're spending a lot of time looking around the forests, but all in all, I can't complain about that being a way to spend my day. So if you decide to get any of the new coat variations, let me know which one is your favorite and what you're deciding to name them, and I will see you all in next week's video. Bye!